What is up? Gear Squad, Chain Gear here bringing the video, and today we are back with another controller video. Now I know it's been a while and things might be a little different. My audio might be a little weird right now. I'm a little bit in transition from changing from one setup to another again because I'm always doing that. But I just received a controller in the mail. I ordered this controller actually quite a while ago, but I'm not surprised it took a really long time to get here. If you guys don't know, like there's a bunch of chip shortages. Technology generally is taking a really long time to get it not only to us, but to the manufacturers. So it's just taking a really long time. When you order a custom product like I did, it's just going to take you quite a while. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this controller I have in front of me right now. I'm really excited for it. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge controller like connoisseur, if you will. I've got PlayStation 5 controllers, the DualSense, PlayStation 4 controllers, the DualShock 4. I've got the the Xbox Elite controller. I don't have the second version just yet, but my boy Phoenix has it. He loves it. I also have a ton of Scuff controllers, which I have mixed feelings about. I have the Astro controller, so this is just another controller to add to my collection. So first of all, this controller is a AimController. If you guys haven't heard of Aim before, they're a pretty cool company. They do custom controllers. I feel like they've stepped up their game recently a lot when it comes to actually like creating these. So I've never gotten this pamphlet before. This actually shows like all of their different things that you can buy. You can buy like normal stuff like keyboards and mouses and mice and mouse pads and all the sorts of stuff like that. But of course, we're here because of the controllers. Right, because of the controllers. And I absolutely love their controllers. I've had a PlayStation 4 version of their controllers before. They have something called smart triggers, which is really cool, which basically they feel like mouse buttons. And these controllers aren't good for everything, right? Like I have my normal DualSense controller and I absolutely love it. I use it for pretty much everything. I also customized my own DualSense controller, which I'm going to make a follow-up video on soon because I've had a couple issues with it, so I just want to be, open and honest with the community about that. But I have this brand new AIM controller. So I have not opened the box yet. I haven't opened it yet, but this box is like custom to them. So AIM has the PlayStation, sacred symbols. This actually says though it's for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I thought that was a little weird. I'm hoping that this is just a old box, because if you see here, this is a DualShock 4, right? This is a DualShock 4. This is not a DualSense controller. You can tell by the legs. They're really rounded. So I'm going to hope when I open this box that this is a DualSense, because if it's not, I will be upset. So we're opening the box now. Just open it up, and you can already see inside that is a DualSense controller. So old box, but not an old controller. So that is a DualSense controller. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box and take a look at it. So you do get a nice little AIM sticker. So that's cool if you're into like repping logos and stuff. I kind of like putting them on things just so I can remember sometimes if I ever get rid of something. So nothing else is actually in this box. Once you take this out, all you have is the sticker. You have the controller, which we're obviously going to take a look at in just a second. And then you just have this like plastic piece. There's nothing behind it. They didn't give you a cable or anything like that. It's just the controller itself. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. So on the front, you can see here, nothing is really looking too different. There's some dust on there. There's some dust. But outside of that, there's nothing really. There we go. There's nothing really too much. I know there's still it's a little scuffed here. No pun intended. But generally a normal controller. If you look at it from this side as well, there's really no difference here. What's the difference is, of course, the back. So the back actually has the AIM like paddles. And this is what you want. These paddles, first of all, let's just listen to them. So if you can kind of hear they're not super loud, but they're clicky. You can feel it. It's tactile for sure. You can definitely feel it. So I really, really like these paddles. This is actually a remappable well, these paddles are remappable, which is nice. So you just use this little thing in the center. They actually give you, if I can find it, here it is. They give you a little piece of paper that explains how you remap the controller, so that's pretty nice. The actual paddles in the back, they're called the Aim Spider version 1, so you can assume they're probably going to make a version 2, so we'll see what happens there. But that's not the only thing I don't believe that I got changed. I also got smart triggers. So, and you guys can probably hear them here. I love these. Smart trigger and smart bumpers are so cool. So I don't recommend this. I don't recommend this for a normal controller. The reason being is because this is a cool, like this controller, the DualSense controller is awesome. I was playing Deathloop the other day. I'm not going to use this to play Deathloop. Why? Because I like the triggers on a DualSense. But when I'm playing something like Destiny, right? I'm playing Destiny 2, and I don't need cool triggers. I don't need cool bumpers or anything like that. I just need precision. Whenever you're playing a game that requires precision, I highly recommend, and you care about your performance, right? Then I highly recommend getting a controller like this. You get the paddles on the back, which of course are for remapping, buttons in the front. I'm really hoping at some point PlayStation unleashes a real controller that just has two back inputs that devs can use. So, for example, technically the sticks are R3, L3, and they could be R4, L4. I'd be totally cool with that. But for now, they just remap. So I always do my bottom right stick to circle so I can slide easier, and my bottom left stick to X so I can jump easier without having to take my hands off the controller. So we're going to probably stream with this at some point and show you guys some of the cool things I can do with this controller. Just from first impressions. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, so one of the cool things about aim controllers, you might be able to tell, these are different heights. So these sticks are actually different heights. Very, very small amount. Hopefully you can see that there. But they're different heights. You also might be able to tell that the back is textured, which is kind of nice when you're holding it. It doesn't really get sweaty or anything like that. But the cool things about these tips is that you can actually take them off. So if they, start to get worn down or anything like that, you can order new ones. They're pretty inexpensive. Or you can swap them out. So I like a taller right stick. So now my right stick is a little taller, and my left stick is normal. And because I like aim controllers, I have a couple of these. These are also pretty normal. So if you like, having like control freaks or something like that on your controller, you can put control freaks on these as well. Like these aren't like, different sizes. Granted, you can order different sizes. You can order Xbox One thumbsticks if you want. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited for this controller. This is just first impressions, like unboxing, not even first impressions. It's just straight up like unboxing. I'll do probably a review of this controller later. Now, if you're wondering how much this controller cost, I actually have this right here. This is how much this is. I'm not going to show you guys, but it's the, it's not even the receipt. It doesn't actually say how much I spent. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this actually just tells me everything I got, but it doesn't tell me how much I paid. So it's the normal PlayStation 5 controller, standard. Everything is standard. But then I got a high stick on the right, a medium stick on the left, no logos or anything like that. The touchpad is normal, but I got an aim grip. So the aim grip is the back, the texture. It's black on black. You could have done like a black on red or something like that. I honestly just went for the cheapest. And in my review, I can tell you guys how much it cost. It was expensive. But I went for it. The aim paddles, of course, I got the remappable ones. Smart triggers, smart bumpers. I kept the vibration motors because I like vibration motors. A lot of people don't, and so they get rid of it. And then speedy aim. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. So, unfortunately, I don't have, this is just a packing slip. I don't have the exact amount I purchased it for. But I can tell you, it was hundreds of dollars. So, if you want a cheap alternative, you might want to just wait. Also, if you want to look at my custom video and you have enough money to not be concerned about a controller breaking, you can do that. This has a lifetime warranty. So I can send this back and say, hey, fix this, and I don't really have to worry about it. So one of the things I am a little concerned about already is that this lip down here, like this, seems a little protruded. And I've heard of these issues before where it's a little protruded because of how much stuff they put into the controller. So I'm not going to be too concerned about it right now. I'm just going to kind of let it go and just play with the controller. I'm not opening it or anything, so I'm just going to play with it. And if I like it, great. If we run into some issues later, I'll go ahead and let you guys know and send it out. But I'm definitely going to stream with this, talk about it, and we'll go from there. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any games you want me to try out with this, or if you have any questions about it. And in my review, I can go ahead and answer those, or maybe in my stream, of course, on twitch.tv/ChaingearGaming. All right, guys, I'll see you online, and of course, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.